In the summer of 2018, a seemingly ordinary family in Frederick, Colorado, became the center of a horrifying and heart-wrenching tragedy that would shock the nation. Chris Watts, a 33-year-old husband and father, committed an unspeakable act that forever altered the lives of those involved. Chris and Shannon Watts appeared to be living the American dream. They were a young couple with two beautiful daughters, Bella, aged 4, and Celeste, aged 3. Shannon was 15 weeks pregnant with their third child, a son they had already named Nico. The family lived in a comfortable suburban home, and by all outward appearances, they were happy. However, beneath the facade of marital bliss, a storm was brewing. The Watts marriage was strained, plagued by financial troubles and communication issues. Friends and family were unaware of the turmoil that festered within the household. On the morning of August 13, 2018, Shannon Watts returned from a business trip in the early hours, and her friend dropped her off at home. The next day, Shannon and her daughters were reported missing by a concerned friend who had been unable to reach her. The entire community, along with law enforcement agencies, rallied to search for the missing family. As the investigation unfolded, Chris Watts initially claimed he had no knowledge of his family's whereabouts. He appeared on television pleading for their safe return, all while maintaining a facade of innocence. But as the pressure mounted, his story began to unravel. On August 15, 2018, Chris Watts was arrested and subsequently confessed to the unthinkable. He admitted to murdering his wife, Shannon, in a fit of rage following a heated argument about their failing marriage. He then confessed to smothering his two daughters, Bella and Celeste, to eliminate witnesses to his crime. In a chilling twist, he had disposed of their bodies at an oil field where he worked, hiding them in crude oil tanks. The revelation of Chris Watts' heinous act sent shockwaves throughout the nation. People struggled to comprehend how a seemingly devoted father and husband could commit such a gruesome crime. He was charged with multiple counts of first-degree murder, and on November 19, 2018, he pleaded guilty to all charges. In a plea deal, Chris Watts was spared the death penalty and was instead sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case of Chris Watts remains a haunting reminder of the depths of human depravity and the devastating consequences of domestic turmoil gone terribly wrong. The memory of Shannon, Bella, Celeste, and Nico continues to live on, a solemn tribute to the innocent lives lost in this tragic saga of deception and horror.